The story begins on a huge cruise ship sailing in the middle of the ocean, where hundreds of people are enjoying beautiful views. Among the passengers is Gong, who is with his little daughter. Today is his daughter's birthday, so he gives her a walkie-talkie as a gift so they can contact each other easily if she ever gets lost in the crowd. The daughter does not like the gift at all. Little did she know that this small walkie-talkie would soon save her life. Gong's wife calls, and he walks to another part of the ship to talk. Suddenly, a group of dolphins appears in the sea. Everyone is delighted and starts taking pictures. No one suspects that the dolphins are not playing, they are fleeing for their lives. From the deep ocean, a giant snake is coming to hunt them. Moments later, the monstrous snake attacks the ship. No one has time to look properly as the ship flips violently. Screams fill the air and people fall into the sea. After a while, Gong regains consciousness. He looks around in panic. People are trying to save themselves. Gong's biggest worry is his daughter, who is nowhere to be seen. He calls her and desperately searches everywhere. Suddenly, the walkie-talkie in his pocket turns on. He hears his daughter's voice, the very voice from the birthday gift he gave her. Listening to the walkie-talkie, Gong realizes that the survivors are trapped in two different places after the disaster. He moves forward to see if his daughter is on the other side. People on both sides shout to each other to gather. In that moment, Gong sees his daughter. He calls out to her joyfully and rushes toward her. But someone grabs him and stops him. That person has noticed something strange ahead. Everyone then realizes they are facing not an ordinary creature but a giant, ferocious snake. People run to save themselves, but the monster attacks with lightning speed. It swallows people whole and strikes many with its powerful tail. Screams echo everywhere. Gong cares only about his daughter. He runs toward her with all his strength, but someone pulls him back. If Gong had gone forward, he would have been killed. Then Gong's worst fear becomes real. The giant snake swallows his daughter alive. After devouring many victims, the monster heads toward the jungle. The survivors are shocked and many have lost family and friends forever. Gong breaks down and cries loudly, remembering his daughter. Then the walkie-talkie speaks again. Gong realizes that as long as the signal is coming through, his daughter might still be alive, trapped inside the snake. That hope forces him to make a daring decision. He will follow the monster and rescue his daughter. A man named Mao joins him. Slowly, more people join this dangerous mission and they move toward the jungle. Outsiders think they are crazy because entering that jungle is like challenging death. They do not know that the real danger is only beginning. Inside the jungle, another mysterious monster approaches. It does not attack directly. Instead, it uses its long tongue to lift some people and make them disappear in an instant. Terrified, the others run deeper into the forest. Meanwhile, the giant snake returns to its enormous nest. There it spits out the people trapped in its belly, leaving them alive as food for its offspring. Then it sets out to hunt again. Many people in the nest are still alive, including Gong's daughter. The ship's captain tries to find a way out, but soon realizes escape is almost impossible. Everyone's eyes fall on massive eggs nearby. They are the snake's eggs. Gong's daughter stops the captain from touching them, warning that baby snakes could hatch at any moment. Seeing death everywhere, everyone panics. A greedy businessman foolishly picks up a rock and tries to smash the eggs. He thinks destroying the eggs now will end the danger forever. But his decision proves disastrous. As an egg breaks, a huge baby snake hatches. Its size shocks everyone. People scramble to hide, and the newborn begins hunting. The snake's baby spots an injured girl who cannot walk well and is calling for help. No one dares to help. The baby attacks and swallows the girl. Horrified, the others hold their breath and hide. Meanwhile, Gong and his companions keep chasing the giant snake, convinced that if they delay, the trapped people will die. They search for a long time without any sign. Exhausted, they sit to rest. Mao chops a tree to clear the path. When the tree falls, a black, strange liquid flows from its trunk. An old man accidentally drops a burning match into the liquid and a terrible fire starts immediately. They realize the tree is dangerous. It secretes a highly flammable sap. Soon Gong feels strange, his head aches, he becomes dizzy, and his vision blurs. He is confused and thinks his friends are teasing him. He hears the voice of his daughter crying, "Daddy, why didn't you save me?" In his delirium he feels as if a giant snake is wrapping him. He struggles to break free when someone throws water on his face. He wakes up and everyone understands the effect came from the tree's poisonous gas. But the real danger is not over. The tree's massive roots come alive and try to grab them. They realize this is no ordinary tree but a demonic plant that hunts humans. A mother bravely frees several people, but one man dies painfully. Terrified, the roots move toward them and everyone flees. Back at the nest, the greedy businessman attacks a baby snake. A fight breaks out and he begins beating other survivors. A girl stops them and says fighting among themselves won't help, they must find a way out alive. Gong's team keeps moving deeper into the jungle. Seeing danger, Mao gives everyone a strong stick to defend themselves. One team member goes to a nearby waterfall to drink. As he approaches the water, a thick fog spreads over the area. Before he can react, a swarm of flying, ferocious piranhas attacks. Their sharp teeth can shred a person in seconds and, terrifyingly, they can fly out of water to attack. The man sees the swarm charging through the fog and runs to warn his friends, but it's too late. The piranhas attack the group. Their speed is far greater than humans, so when escape seems impossible, they must fight. The mother fights many piranhas alone but one bites her hand badly. Despite the pain she does not retreat. In the chaos, Gong notices something important. The piranhas can only attack inside the thick fog. He immediately shouts for everyone to move out of the haze. Once the team reaches open land, the piranhas cannot follow and they quickly die. Relief does not last long. They find giant footprints on the ground and proceed cautiously. Someone looks up and sees a strange creature on a tree. As he throws a stone, an old man stops him. Suddenly another monstrous creature snatches the tree-dwelling beast with its long tongue and swallows it. Before anyone understands, the giant monster lands in front of them. Its terrifying appearance freezes everyone and they run for their lives. The monster pursues them. While fleeing, the monster catches the old man with its long tongue. The old man grabs a tree to hold on. Others try to rescue him together, but the monster's strength is far greater. One man decides to cut the monster's tongue with a knife. As he strikes, a hot, acidic liquid squirts from the tongue and burns his face terribly. The situation worsens. Mao rushes forward and stabs the monster in the eye. Screaming in pain, the monster releases the old man. That is their chance, everyone flees and survives. But the monster is enraged and leaps after them. Just then, the giant snake attacks from the jungle, seizes the monster, and swallows it. The sight freezes the survivors in terror. After eating the monster, the snake turns its attention to them and begins to pursue. Running, the old man and the man with the burned face hide. Others cannot run as fast. The snake nearly catches them, but its huge body gets stuck between two trees. For a moment everyone breathes a sigh of relief. The snake does not give up and thrashes to break free. Someone throws a coconut at it to distract it. The plan works, but the snake's rage turns on that man. He runs through small trees and barely escapes by hiding. The snake moves in another direction toward the hiding old man and the burned man. The old man hides in time but the burned man does not. The giant snake reaches him and without mercy swallows him alive. The snake resumes chasing the others. They hide in a shallow water-filled pit where their scent and movement are hidden, so the snake cannot find them. After a while the snake returns to its nest. The people trapped inside the nest pretend to be dead among the corpses so the snake will not eat them alive. Soon the snake spits out one of Gong's companions and then rushes to the eggs. There it finds one baby dead and goes berserk with rage. It roars and leaves the nest again. As soon as the snake leaves, the hidden survivors rise and try to escape. Suddenly another egg cracks and more baby snakes hatch. In the panic, people run and leave Gong's daughter alone. A small snake slowly approaches her. Surprisingly, instead of being afraid, the little girl gently pats the baby on its head. Perhaps it was the first time a human had shown it kindness. The baby calms down as if it thinks she is its mother. It stays with her and then runs off to join the others. The greedy businessman grabs the chance to flee and escapes, helping no one. A person left behind is crushed by the horde of baby snakes. Meanwhile Gong and his team reach an old abandoned building deep in the jungle. Inside they see broken equipment, scattered papers, and rusty machines. It is clearly a secret laboratory that was closed years ago. They find a human skeleton, someone who died long ago. Reading old documents, they learn a shocking truth: the dangerous monsters in the jungle were not natural. They are the result of experiments done in this very lab. With a spark of hope, they try to use an old radio to call for rescue. At that moment the greedy businessman appears in the doorway, the same man who somehow escaped the snake's nest. Everyone asks him about the others, but he lies. He claims no one survived and that he saw everyone die. Hearing this, Gong collapses emotionally. He believes his daughter is dead, the one reason he lives. They spend the night in the old lab. The next morning they hear a helicopter and rush outside with hope. Gong is about to step out when the walkie-talkie in his pocket suddenly turns on. His daughter's voice comes through. Gong's face lights up with hope. He tells everyone that his daughter and many others are still alive. The walkie-talkie just received their voices. They must go back and rescue them. The greedy businessman tries again to stop them, insisting Gong is mistaken and that no one is alive. Most people believe the businessman, thinking Gong is mentally unbalanced with grief. They start to walk away. Then the walkie-talkie speaks again, clearly confirming that many people are still trapped alive in the jungle. The truth comes out and the businessman panics and runs. The old man chases him. Gong continuously speaks with his daughter over the walkie-talkie. He learns his daughter is not alone, another girl is with her. Meanwhile, dozens of baby snakes hatch from multiple eggs in the nest. The businessman runs and spots a helicopter. He thinks he will be saved. The helicopter descends, but in a terrifying instant the giant snake leaps into the air and swallows the whole helicopter. Everyone is horrified. The old man catches up to the businessman and a fierce fight breaks out. Blinded by greed and fear, the businessman kills the old man. Inside the nest, the situation becomes more dangerous. Many baby snakes hatch and slowly approach the two girls as prey. Suddenly the first baby snake stands in front of them. It still believes Gong's daughter is its mother, so it fights the other baby snakes and protects the girls. Gong's voice blares through the walkie-talkie again. Following the sound, Gong and his friends finally reach the giant nest. Seeing his daughter alive before him, Gong's eyes fill with hope. He throws a strong rope down and tries to pull both girls up. Suddenly the giant snake returns. Furious at seeing humans near its nest, it charges at Gong. Mao immediately strikes the snake's eye with his weapon. In pain, the snake recoils for a moment. Gong uses that chance to pull the girls up. While Gong rescues the girls, Mao holds the monstrous snake alone. This cannot last long. Seconds later the snake attacks Mao again. Another companion runs in and stabs the snake's other eye. Mao then pushes a broken airplane hanging in a tree down onto the snake's head. The heavy plane falls and hits the snake hard. The blow sends the giant snake sprawling. Gong still has not fully pulled his daughter up. The captain moves forward to help and together they manage to lift the girl to safety. But the captain's bravery comes at a terrible cost. The snake turns and devours the captain alive. Then the snake recovers and continues its pursuit. The survivors run for their lives. The greedy businessman falls back into the nest while fleeing. This time fate does not spare him. A horde of baby snakes swarms him and ends his life. The others keep trying to escape the snake. Mao realizes that if they stay together, none of them will survive, so he divides them into two teams. Gong takes the two girls and leaves with one team. Mao and his companion try to lure the giant snake away with the other team. Soon the snake returns. Mao fights with all his strength, inflicting many wounds on the beast, but it barely slows. The snake grows angrier and attacks Mao's team ferociously. One of Mao's friends distracts the snake while Mao and his companion lead it toward the area where they saw the highly flammable black sap tree. There Mao wraps cloth around a stick, soaks it in the black liquid and makes a torch. Gong leaves the girls in a safe spot and returns to help Mao. The worst thing happens. The giant snake reaches Gong's daughter and swallows her again. Gong is filled with rage and pain. He stands alone to face the monster. Mao waves his burning torch and draws the snake's attention, letting Gong move away. The snake chases Mao toward the demonic tree. As soon as the snake reaches the tree, Mao lights the sap. The flammable liquid ignites and the fire spreads rapidly over the snake's body. The burning snake writhes in agony and tries to escape, but its strength fails and finally it dies. When the danger ends, Gong and the others approach the dead snake. Gong notices the walkie-talkie lying near the snake's mouth, his daughter's walkie-talkie. Together they force the snake's jaws open and, with great effort, pull Gong's daughter out. She is completely unconscious. No one knows if she is alive. Gong refuses to give up and keeps trying to wake her. After a long, tense silence, her fingers twitch slightly. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief. This is where the film ends. If you liked this story, don't forget to like the video. Tell us your favorite scene in the comments and subscribe for more movie explained videos. See you in the next video.